right, ladies and gentlemen, we are on another episode of the Doug Serravo Show, which is brought to you by the Monkey Bar and Grill. Swing on by. As always, Dougie and the Boys is brought to you by.
List of the role models you may not want, but you may just need.
All right, you got myself, we got Justin, we got Big Dave.
Who? Justin?
Just.
I sound like you said Dustin. I'm like, what?
No, I said just.
Must
So,
be
Dave,
nice.
let's start with your team, the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're looking good against the defending champs.
They look like they're about to sweep them.
Looking like it. But I wouldn't put it past them just yet, though.
Past who? The Nuggets?
Yeah, not just yet.
They're down 2-0.
Yeah, but you can always come back. If they go down 3-0, then it is
Yeah, but they're going home. They're going away to Minnesota.
Yep.
Yeah, but you never know.
They lost 2 games at home.
It's hard to win on the road in the playoffs.
Not for you. You said the Celtics are better. I know the Celtics. The Cleveland's a better home team.
Yeah, but Denver is going down 0-2 into Minnesota.
Yeah, but is that more pressure on Timberwolves to win the home state, or more pressure on the Nuggets to win a game?
That's more pressure on Denver to win, trailing 0-2.
Yeah, and Timberwolves are coming on a hot streak right now, going back home, where the fan base is going to even be crazier.
Yeah, no, that's great, but you never know with the pressure, because if it's like their home, they have to protect their homestead. Because maybe it could be like, reverse, like, oh, Nuggets take 2 games out of Minnesota. We don't know.
It's possible, but the way Minnesota's playing, I don't see it happening.
Yeah, no, I might have screwed you on that one, but you never know, because the Nuggets could just turn around. All right, this ain't working.
They
switch
can,
to that.
but I find that hard to happen.
I mean,
Anthony Edwards is on a different planet right now.
No,
he's playing phenomenal
he's showing
basketball.
why he's the best player in the playoffs. There's two people right now that are the best playing the best basketball right now.
Donovan Mitchell.
No. I don't know why you always had to assume that.
Who said I assume that?
It's Anthony Edwards and Jalen Brunson.
Who?
Jalen Brunson.
Oh, I thought you said Shaylin Brunson.
No, Jalen Brunson. Those are the 2 players right now. They're averaging about 30 to 40 points each game.
Yeah.
And no one else is. Like, no one is in the first round. Nobody was consistently putting up those points besides them 2.
No, I know that, but
So those are the 2 best players right now, or them 2.
and that should tell you that this series is probably over.
No, not if they change it around. They switch up. You never know. They could switch up a strategy or something. Be like, okay, Gobert's gonna be on this guy. We need to switch it around to where he's on this guy because he's a weaker defender. You never know, or the size difference.
I don't know. Jonathan, what do you think? You think this series is over in Minnesota?
Must be nice munching down over there.
I mean, Doug can't say much. He was munching down before the show.
Copy.
Pause. No
Yo,
digging.
yo.
All right, so do you think Denver has a shot?
Yeah, that T-Wolves series is over.
Why are you laughing? You just
Ant-Man
said
is
that.
too good.
The way with him, the way he
He's
said
too.
it.
Once.
Oh, I hear him munching in the headphones.
He's about to die over there.
Yeah,
Who?
You.
I'm freezing. You guys were freezing up.
Oh.
He's walking around the house.
Yeah,
Oh.
your internet's going crazy.
Anyway,
Yeah, get
Anyway.
back to your point.
the Timberwolves they're not going to sweep the Nuggets. It's not going to be Nuggets will find a way to claw and fight back, but I think they win it in 5. So like a gentleman's sweep, I guess.
So
The game,
4-1.
the games will be closer because they'll make some adjustments. But
Yeah, but they're playing in Minnesota. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't see them winning it.
No. It'll be a close game, I think, because they'll make some adjustments, but I don't think they win the game. The
Because if
defense is Timberwolves' defense is legit, and they're too good.
Because if you look at how Edwards is playing, this guy is better than almost everyone right now. He's better than Jokic. He's
He
better
is.
than Brunson. He's better than Shea.
He is right. Well, I don't know.
I think he's better because he's having fun.
Yes, and he's also flashy. He's more entertaining to watch than anybody right now. Maybe besides Kyrie.
Yeah.
Like he's up there with Kyrie.
Because he's showing why he's going to be the future of that. When LeBron
Yeah.
does leave, when he does retire, he's going to be the future face of the NBA.
Right.
I wouldn't go that far.
You also
Because
gotta,
Jokic, because
Why
even if
wouldn't it go that
Jokic,
far?
because even if Jokic could be the best player, sure, it's just Edwards is more flashy with it. He's more entertaining. He's a lot more fun to
You
watch.
forget Edwards is younger than Jokic is, so he's going to be around a lot longer.
No, I know that, but I wouldn't say he's going to be the face of
plus
the
he's
NBA.
on a team that not too many people hate.
Exactly.
What do you mean? Oh, with the Wolves?
Yeah.
The Wolves.
Yeah, if he was a Laker, I think he'd be hated. If he was on the Warriors, he'd be hated.
Right.
If he was on the Celtics, he'd be hated.
Right.
If he's on the Knicks,
He'd be hated.
Nets, like a lot of people would hate those because these are
Right
big
now-
teams.
Right now,
Yeah.
the Nets probably not. He wouldn't be if he was on there. He wouldn't be hated. It was just
Nah, he would. He would regardless.
I don't think we hated in the Nets, but Knicks, yeah, he would have been.
Like, let's be real. No one cares about the Timberwolves. Realistically, no one cares.
Well, they don't have an NBA championship either.
Yeah, if they start winning championships, absolutely, you're gonna fear them or.
Oh, of course you'll be hated, but
Yeah.
I'm just
But
saying.
He's also for the fans because like if you listen to what he talks about, he talks about how players should be on that court all the time.
Mhm.
Right.
You know, he's out there having fun. He's putting on a show.
He's
So
a leader.
He's the
people
people's
want to
champ.
see that.
He's the people's champ. That's what he is.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about this next series. They're up 2-0. I felt like they should have lost last night. It was looking like they were going to lose that game. Jalen Brunson comes back, and they end up winning this game, I think,
Superman.
124 to 114, something like that.
I can tell you right now. Give me uno momento, por favor.
But I think this is going to be a fun series. I think Indiana wins it in 7, but I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if the Knicks win it.
I don't know what he's smoking.
Pacers 121, Knicks 130.
All right.
And the Pacers also put in a request from the NBA for over 70 missed calls.
Yeah.
I mean, they could do that all they want. It's a lot of missed calls on both ends.
Exactly. I was gonna say that. There's calls that the Knicks could say that's on them.
But you
too
know
that
what?
Didn't count.
That's good for them to do that because you know what? A lot of teams don't speak up, and when the players speak up, they get fined for it.
No, yeah,
So-
that's fine. They could do that, but
So
they're still losing to a team with a 6-man rotation, bro. That's unacceptable. Like if you're a good team, you should not be losing. Like the Knicks, as much as I want the Knicks to keep going, they can't sustain what they're doing right now. Look at Brunson. Like he's already injured. He's
Yeah,
already
Hart's
on-
played every single game,
He's played
every
a-
minute of every single
played-
game for like 10
yeah.
consecutive games.
Yeah,
100 something minutes.
Yeah, best case scenario for them is to fucking sweep the Pacers and get a couple days rest before going on to Boston.
It could
Or
happen.
Cleveland.
Bro,
Boston.
bro, Doug,
It's not over.
it is, man. I'm sorry.
Doug, the only two people you have on our team is Spida and freaking Garland. That's it.
And Jared Allen, but he's hurt.
Okay, there's your answer right there. They don't have Porzingis, and they're still performing on top level.
Well, I've been rooting for the Celtics all year, so
Yeah, you had them.
I told you, Celtics T-Wolves for the
I've been saying the
Championship.
Celtics. This should be their year, but
he's still good because he still has the Celtics going all the way.
no. But Dave says Mavericks, Celtics, Mavericks.
I don't know if they're going to beat the.
I didn't say
OKC.
Mavericks.
Yeah, he did.
They did actually, I think.
I don't
Yeah,
remember
You
that.
did say Mavericks.
So-
You said you did say Timberwolves are a sleeper team and you could see them getting, but I think you ultimately
All right, let's-
picked the Mavs though.
Doug has to pick.
I have a
right
group
there.
Because
chat.
I had the Mavs too.
Yeah,
I
had
picked
the
the Mavs too.
I had the Clippers, so I'm
right,
already
let's
out of
see.
that one.
Hold on, let me check something.
Doug's going through. I'm going off his glasses to see all his messages.
Let's see, where is it? Dave sent it to me. He sent it in the screenshot.
I think you have it. I think you have it as well. I thought you saved most of them anyway.
Oh yeah, Celtics Mavs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember having the same as you.
Yeah, because the Mavs were playing good.
Yeah, they were, but now they're going against like a better teams. I'll say this: I think OKC is a better team.
I mean, I'm not gonna let that one game against the Thunder.
Yeah,
Well, we'll see game 2 tonight. That's the thing. We'll see
Because-
game 2 tonight.
the Mavs are a team that makes adjustments,
Right.
in my
Yeah.
opinion.
But the only
So-
problem,
Because they even looked like they could have lost to LA.
Mm-hmm. Well, they were losing LA to a point till they adjust.
Yeah. And Dallas ended up coming out on top.
Yeah.
But the Clippers are known for
I mean, but
choking.
with playoffs though, you can't. It's all about matchups and styles. It's all about matchups.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, I can say as Luka is a phenomenal offensive player. Defensively, he's okay. He's not the best compared to like other people.
They're
on the
known
team
for
that-
choking.
No, not choking. Just
How deep?
defensively. Defensively, he's not that. He's a great offensive mind. Defensively, he's not. He's in mid tier.
Yeah, and I just find it funny how Jonathan is all of a sudden a Knick fan.
Yeah.
That's my guy right there. You don't mess with John Boy.
No, but John Boy was known to be a Nets fan.
Yeah, but he's on. But the Nets didn't go. He got the Knicks.
New Jersey Nets.
Yeah, they should bring them back. Brooklyn.
Yeah, you had the Prudential Center there. I don't see why they can't play there.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, but they always have events though too at the Prudential Center. They always did. That's probably why. Because they're guarded and
Bro.
they go back and forth.
You could always fix the schedule.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you always can.
You got the
Jonathan, you-
Knicks, bro. You got New York. Stand up.
Can't stand up right now. All the wires will be.
Yeah,
freaking
and the Nets will
crossed.
always be New Jersey to be honest. For me.
Yeah, I think for us, all like the New Jersey Nets will always be like our team, like in heart. But it would be just New Jersey Nets.
Well, because they got bought out by Jay-Z at first, and Jay-Z's from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
yeah,
And
and
they
that's
moved
where they
on.
went.
Yeah, and that's kind of. I mean,
Well, I think the Nets were originally from New York, and then they moved to Jersey. Then they went back to New York.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, and the ABA, and then
Yeah.
they moved over to the NBA, and then it became the Nets.
The Nets. They were first in New York. Then when it came to the NBA, they moved to Jersey. And
I
then
think
they
became
moved back
more-
to New York.
I feel like for them, they became more well known when they were in New Jersey.
Yeah, they were. They had the
Well, they had
finals
top
against
players.
the Spurs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Vince Carter, Jason Kidd. There's a couple big players I'm gonna miss. I can't really think of their names right now. Doug Paul was
I would
better
say
than them.
this: the way the Knicks are playing right now is how the Nets used to look back in the day.
Mhm.
yeah, like the early 2000s when they played. I think they
Yeah.
played in the finals against the Lakers, and they played against the Spurs. They lost both.
Mhm.
That's when you had Kidd, you had Mutombo, you had Kmart.
Carter.
Yeah, you had RJ. You had all these great players in the Nets organization. You had
And they were
Lawrence
young
Frank.
when they started.
Yeah, Lawrence Frank, one of the best head
I
coaches
think Jason
in their
Kidd-
organization.
Jason Kidd was the only older person on that team.
Yeah, he
No, I
was
think
the.
Jason Kidd was still young at that time.
I thought, or maybe Vince Carter, because one of them were the oldest.
I think it was Vince Carter was in the league for a while.
Yeah, like probably a couple years before Jason Kidd.
Yeah. But they were like a new team that they put together, and it worked out well.
Yeah, it did.
To make it to the finals twice.
I mean, they lost in both,
But still, that's still achievement for them to make it.
I gotta say this though, and I'll bring it up after this.
all right.
Okay.
So we do got to go to a quick commercial break. The Doug Saravo Show is brought to you by the Monkey Bar and Grill. Swing on by. We have much more to get to. I know Dave has something he wants to bring up. So we'll be right back after this quick commercial break. All right, you're back on the Doug Saravo Show. What do you got for us, Dave?
We lost J-Ram. So I gotta say this, because I've been asking a couple people. The Knicks are playing well together as a team.
Mhm.
No Julius Randle. Do you trade him away?
Yeah, if you could get another shooting guard, someone for Brunson, so he don't take up all the time and get injured like he did yesterday.
Yeah, because I mean, Julius Randle, not taking anything away from him, but this team's playing phenomenal basketball without him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like
And if you can get more bench and some players out of it, a deeper bench, I think they'd be even better.
yeah, I think so too. Because I'll say this: if you could get somebody decently to play that, because he's the only oldest person on the team. All of them are generally young. So if you get somebody as young, you have future success with that team. I mean, don't get me wrong, Randall's a great player. He's definitely he was playing real good with the Knicks at the time he was. But I feel like it's injuries that gets to him too much. So for me, I would trade, but who would you want to get? That's the real question. Who could fill that role better than Randall? That's the real question. Or you get because I mean the Knicks got a lot of picks they give away. One of his pride they use it this year.
Yeah, I mean, but you could trade him away and try to get Donovan Mitchell.
He does,
Or even if you get draft capital for him.
that too.
Yep. You can get some draft capital and some bench players.
Yeah, but that too because you can get a couple bench players, but I would try to because the rotation's working out pretty fine for right now. So we'll see.
So let me ask you guys this question, because I feel like this is a key factor for the Knicks' success. There's a lot of chemistry there. A lot of those guys played together with Villanova.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like that's one of the main reasons why the Knicks are doing well and these guys are having success playing together? Because they've been there before. They played with one another before.
Yeah.
Well, it does make a difference because I forgot who it was. They were showing clips of it, and when a certain player's not on the court, you expect that person to be at that spot.
Yeah.
And it could turn into a bad pass real quick because the player that you're expecting that's usually there is not there anymore. The other player might be like, okay, let me go to this corner instead.
Yeah, they had to
So
that
chemistry
role.
does make a difference.
Well, especially it was funny after Game 6, the Philly and Knicks series. I forgot it was Kenny Smith. He was like, "Let me ask you something." He goes, "Oh, this is." Brunson goes, "This Kenny?" He goes, "Oh yeah, 2016, 2017 banner right there." And they all started laughing. So that connection is very big for them because it's just I even feel like because a lot of players don't get to play with each other after they get drafted, they don't get that.
Yeah.
And then for Hart to get traded in the year before last year, and then now you get I always butcher his last name. It's like Ewan Wembanyama. Yeah, see, I can't do it.
Dante DiVincenzo.
We'll say Dante. We'll just say
Yeah,
Dante.
we'll say Dante D.
Dante came in from Golden State. Picked him up for a couple of years because I guess they figured he's a decent role player. That's what it is. All their role players. They're all putting up 20-plus points, and Brunson's just putting up 30-something, 40-something each night.
Yeah.
And that's he's the leader, no doubt.
But that's the problem, though, because we said it with Jimmy Butler. Brunson's going to cool off sooner or later. We saw it with Jimmy Butler last year, where he was putting up points. He was winning games for him.
But I think the difference is, I mean, Hart could put up points that he's showing he put up points when Brunson is low, or even Dante, and make big impact shots. The problem with them is more the 6-man rotation. Yeah. That's the big issue with them.
Or it's Abiyomi that dropped 28 last year.
Oh yeah.
He dropped 28. So
but he doesn't do that as often as Hart or Dante would.
If you feed him ball a lot more, I think he will. Because that dude, he wasn't missing that much.
Yeah, maybe.
I think OG would be the difference maker this series because of the fact that he's more versatile than a lot of the Pacers players down low.
Yes, because here's the thing for the Pacers, if one has to have an amazing game like Halbert did last night, but then the other one suffers because he's not having a great game, like Siaka or I forgot his other name. The Knicks, they play consistently. They're dropping. DiVincenzo's dropping 20-something points. Hart's dropping 20-something points. And then you have Brunson dropping like 30-something points. And even Abiyomi.
The boards with Hart too.
Yeah. And Hartenstein getting the rebounds, getting the boards, getting those tough earned points. He can sit there in the paint. Like that's what the Knicks are, a gritty team. They're grit. That's all it is. They're like old school basketball. They're just going to be in your face
Turn
the
that-
entire night.
Turn that mic towards you.
Better now?
Nah, it's omnidirectional, isn't it? There you go.
Better?
I don't know. It sounds funny. It sounds lower than Doug's, but
Well, I mean, as long as you can hear me, that's all that really matters.
But
I
not
hear
put it against your lips, like right up against your mouth.
You want to like
Just act
this?
like it's,
that actually sounds better. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, let me put it up
Yeah.
more.
I
now you
hear
gotta
him.
use two hands when you're adjusting.
Get the
that.
fuck out of
There
here.
you go.
Yeah, get out of here, Jonathan.
Anyway, I feel like right now they could be the team that could give a lot of teams trouble. Like if they're giving the Pacers a lot of trouble. Pacers are up 10 points going into halftime. Brunson came
Yeah,
back
that's fucking sad.
and he only dropped 20 something points. They went on a 24-4 run.
And that was a high scoring game.
Yeah, 121 to 130.
The first half was high scoring.
I would
What was it, like 77 to 62?
73 to 63.
It's funny. We were talking about that game yesterday after our show, and we were talking about how Jalen Brunson's points were at 37.5.
Yeah,
And
that
I was
over
like-
under.
I was like, yo, that seems a little too high. Pick the under. And everybody's like, no. 29 points that game.
But still,
Yeah.
if he would have played the first half,
We would have went over.
he would
He
have
missed
dropped
a
40.
quarter. He
was
missed
dropping
a quarter
40.
and a half,
Yeah, he was dropping 40 at least.
Copy.
bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw this at you.
But yeah, the Knicks, they're playing good.
Yeah,
But I still think it's going to be Boston coming out of the East.
I think they give Boston a run for the money. I can see them taking a couple games out of them, even in Boston, because they always. Even in regular season, they always play them tough.
I have a feeling it's going to be Boston versus the Thunder.
You think they get past if they pass Timberwolves or Nuggets?
I think it's going to be home court. I think
I
it's going
think
to be.
the Thunder could maybe get past the Mavs, but not the Timberwolves.
I think it's going to
For
be a
sure.
number one seeded final.
Nah, because
That's-
then it's matchup. You got too many good defenders in the Timberwolves. You got McDaniels, Gobert.
Okay, what's the problem?
What you mean defending and tall guys defending,
Rebounding.
rebounding?
What's the problem with
It-
that in the final?
Rebounding is
Playoffs.
key.
The two best
Yeah,
teams.
playoffs are about matchups, Doug. It's about matchups.
Yeah, I know.
This
So
one team
why?
can be really, really good, but when you're going up against a certain team, huh?
I think that'd be a great final, Boston and OKC.
What?
No, I think so too. But I just feel like Minnesota are big body men.
Yeah, I think it could be Minnesota, but I'm just saying I won't be surprised if it's the two best teams in the league, which is the Thunder and Boston.
Yeah. But with OKC, they're not a big team. Josh Giddey ain't that big.
So,
Alex, Alexander's not. If you're going against a big guy and that can physically outpush you into the paint, come on.
okay, and then they lose to Boston. What's the problem?
What do you mean?
You're telling me you're not going to want to watch that final, Boston and the Thunder?
No, 'cause I think that Celtics will sweep them.
Okay, and if that's the case, that's the case.
But if you're going against the Timberwolves, I think they're going to have a lot more trouble with them. If the Celtics go play Timberwolves, I say it's a lot tougher.
Yeah.
I say they have a tougher matchup.
Yep.
OKC's rebounding ain't that good because they don't have a big body guy that can get into the paint. That's the problem. The rebound has always been a problem all this time, but their offense has been so high, so fast and on point. When you slow down the game, they can't do that against
Yeah,
Minnesota.
and OKC's they shoot a lot from outside the perimeter,
They're
which
not letting
leaves a
shoot
lot
off
of
the-
rebounds.
Yeah, that means a lot of rebounds, and they're going to be in your face the entire game. They want you to come down the paint. That's what they
I know,
want.
I get that, but at the end of the day, I think that would be a good finals matchup, having the two best teams in the league going at it.
Or what about OKC or the Knicks? Because that would be a good series.
I think it'd be a high scoring games all the time.
I think so with them too. I think so too.
Well, a lot of people are leading up to Timberwolves versus Knicks.
That would probably be a good series. I think I will be a little fearful because of that defense, but that'd be a good series.
I just love how Knicks fans automatically have them going to the finals.
You have the Celtics going all automatically to the finals.
But I'm not a Celtics fan
Doesn't matter. Why don't you put your own team there?
because I don't think the Cavs are going to beat the Celtics.
But it's because the Knicks have a better team.
Than the Celtics?
No, than the Nuggets. Cleveland.
Okay, I'm a realist. Nick fans all of a sudden, same thing with Ranger fans all of a sudden. Oh, we're winning the Stanley Cup.
Because I'll say, I'm not defending them. I'm not defending the Rangers. They have a better team than they did the last couple of years.
Yes, I get it.
Same with the Knicks. The Knicks,
on.
after the moves, everybody was saying, Gerald Brunson, after the trade that happened with Brunson and the Mavs. Oh, Brunson's not a great player. Oh, they were crapping on him and everything. Guess what? This man brought back Knicks basketball into New York. He did. Brunson brought back what they were missing. What are you laughing for?
Because it's more than Brunson.
I found
Last year it was all Brunson.
You guys have a good coach in Thibodeau too, so
Yeah,
you
but
can't
this year-
just say
I've
that.
noticed Knicks fans coming out of the woodworks now.
That's my point. That's what I'm
Fans
saying.
that never wore hats and jerseys in public are now wearing hats and jerseys.
Well, I used to have Nets stuff. I have a couple of Knicks stuff, but I don't wear it like Doug does, like all these jerseys and stuff. Which I don't know how you do that and not get it ruined. Then again,
Well, you know what it is too is that
go to meet
they're
the
winning
department.
now. They're in the playoffs. They're winning. They're in
Yeah,
the playoffs.
Yeah, so they're all bandwagoners.
The last 5 years for them to be in the playoffs is fair because we're not consistent like that.
It's just like Yankee fans always wearing a Yankee hat.
Why are you bringing it up?
No, I don't mean like
They
Like
support their team.
Yeah.
no, but I don't mean like the good Yankee fans like Dave. He's loyal. He does, you know, he's a Yankee fan, and he don't have to. He don't have to wear a Yankee hat to prove it. But so many people that don't know anything about baseball be like, yo, let me go wear a Yankees hat.
But the Yankees are like pinnacle. They got like 27 world titles or whatever,
Yeah,
championships.
They're the franchise.
But I'm just saying.
So people want to support that and rep that with the Knicks or like franchises like the Knicks, Jets, or Mets. People are not as keen to do that until they get to the playoffs, until they start winning.
The Yankee symbol is basically the face of New York.
Yeah, it's iconic. They're everywhere you go.
And it's been, worn by multiple celebrities.
And
So a lot of people
players.
feel like, a lot of people feel like, I need to rock that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
Well, especially you're walking into New York and say you could be from New York.
Okay,
Like-
wear a Mets hat or
Why?
Because the Yankees are the. But
Giants
that's
hat.
the thing. The Yankees
Yeah,
are the
they
team
can-
that's always winning.
Yeah.
They're always winning.
You're telling
have they
me
won
that
the last 10
Mets-
years? Last time I checked, they didn't win a World Series since
Yeah.
2009. Realistically,
Go ahead,
You're
Dave.
telling me the Mets logo looks better than the Yankees logo?
I like the blue and orange.
No, the logo, not the color, the logo. The logo. What's better, the NY or the NMY, whatever it is?
Yeah, it's
They're
NY.
both NY. But
Yeah,
the
but-
Mets are the Y's lower. It's behind. Look, it's behind Doug.
It's like behind the end. Yeah. For me, I mean, come on, the Yankee symbol will always be iconic.
I get that, but
It's always been there.
it's just annoying hearing people talk about sports that don't know anything about sports. Dave, you know how many people are like, "Yo, Knicks," all of a sudden?
Yep.
That's my point.
And then they're like, "Oh, I was always a Knicks fan, but I never knew that. You never wore a Knicks jersey till now."
No, I
Yeah,
think
until they start.
I
But that's
think the. Okay, John.
but that's the whole point. It's just that they don't get hype. They don't always get as hype as they do now or as they are now because they're never winning. The Knicks are not known as a team to be winning and going to the playoffs consistently. For the past couple of years, yeah.
Last
But
4 to 5 years.
Before that, it was like 20 years, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I know
but before
diehard
that, it
Mets
was like 10 to
fans.
15 years of just fucking losing.
I know diehard Mets fans. I know Mets fans that had the Mets logo tattooed on them, and they rep it.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
ain't rocking that shit all the time, bro.
Yeah.
We ain't rocking
No,
that
there
shit all
are
the
Mets
time,
fans that rep all the time, despite how bad they've been.
I would always say too, like if
Nah, bro, not all the
if
time.
Yes, Jonathan.
I would say this: if the Mets don't make it to the playoffs, I will support the Yankees because they're closer. Because I'm not going to support division rivals. I will support New York team. I would, especially my father. My father's a Yankees fan, so I mean,
I would not. I'd never go there. I would never root for the Yankees.
Well, no, you're
Never.
different. You're,
Never. Unless they're playing the Dodgers, of course.
Yeah. How about wait?
I went to a
hey,
Yankee game.
Hey, Doug, you're still on that bet, right? You gotta wear the Yankees jersey.
No, Dave and I agreed to a beer.
I told you.
No,
Dave and I agreed to a beer.
John, were you witness to that? I don't think
Why
so.
you push out, bro?
Yeah,
Dave and I agreed to a beer.
no.
Yeah, I was.
Dave and I agreed to a beer. Right, Dave?
See, Jimmy said that you agreed to wearing the jersey.
You did.
When did I say that?
You
In the
did.
episode?
You said you would wear a
On the pod. On
Jeter
the pod.
jersey. You said you wear a Jeter jersey, or a anything not like the newer team, just a Jeter or somebody else.
Yeah, Mo I respect. Jeter
Yeah.
I respect. A-Rod I respect, but I'm not wearing it.
Yeah, but that should be the bet. Why a beer? Why can't it be a jersey?
Because that's what we shook on.
There's no witnesses on that. So
We were at the bar. We were at Aruga's.
Nah, I don't think so. Me and John must be going to the bathroom or something. We weren't witnesses.
Dave?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dave?
Listen, they don't say. They don't say nothing.
I said, listen, the original bet was a beer.
Yeah.
No, Dave, change it, because you know he's gonna wear a Yankees jersey.
He won't
You
do
know
it.
he is. Do it.
He won't do it.
Why should I? Just okay, Dave, listen to this. Imagine I go to work, right? Let's say I lose this bet. Let's say the Rays miss the playoffs. And I go into work and I'm wearing a Yankee fan. Just think about everything I'm going to hear from Luis, from Jenny, from
Exactly.
Steiner.
That's what makes the bet so much better.
Yeah, that's what
From
makes the best so
Pam.
much better.
Yeah. So, but here's the opposite. If Tampa does make the playoffs, that Dave has to wear a Tampa jersey. Tampa,
Exactly.
he has no problem wearing it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
So
just think everything I'm going to hear
don't matter
for that one day.
Don't matter. That's how it is.
But that's the
That's-
risk. If you believe in
that's
your
the
team,
risk.
Doug. Yeah, if
That's-
you believe in your squad.
Wait, would you tell him it's a bet?
Yes, you can tell him it's a bet. Say
Yeah.
I lost the bet with Dave.
Yeah, they
That's
could all
it.
take pictures with you.
Yeah, it has to be for a full week. It's not your day off.
A full week?
Full week. That's what we said. A full week. It can't be one day. Come on, it gotta be a full week.
They'll take a picture of it and put it on the big TV screen. So instead of the
Yeah.
pets, you're just gonna see Doug there.
Yeah, and then on an episode, you have to show the pictures.
No, you have to wear a jersey.
Yeah, but show the pictures.
Yeah,
too.
on the pod with me and you had to wear the jersey. Be like, well, before we continue with the show, I lost the bet.
You gotta be kidding me.
Well, how about this? I'll make it fair. Hey, John, you want to make a bet? Because the Steelers play the Jets this year.
All right.
Want to make
let's
a
go.
bet?
Yep.
So if the Jets win, I'll wear the Jets jersey. If the Steelers win, you have to wear a Steelers jersey.
For a week?
For a week, we could do that.
For that one game? What week is that?
I don't know yet. Actually, the schedule comes out today, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it does?
It does come out today.
Oh
So
shit.
I think 5 o'clock or maybe 7 or 8.
7 or 8?
8.
Oh,
But I'm
think so.
down for that. I'm down for that.
I'll go with that terms. I don't know when it's gonna be. We could talk more about it maybe Saturday or during the week.
Yeah. Yeah.
We just look right now.
Oh, great. I don't want
Must be nice.
Don't matter. If me and Jonathan are agreeing to it. me
Yeah,
and
come
Jonathan are
on,
agreeing to
Doug.
it, I mean, come on.
My brother's gonna give me shit. My brother's a Steelers fan.
Yeah, his
So I'm
brother's
just saying, you
a
know how
Steelers fan.
that would make me look bad wearing a Yankee jersey. I got to hear it from people.
He's gonna.
So with Dave, he
Oh well.
lost too.
But you just tell him. I lost the bet. They're gonna know that you're not a fucking bandwagon or switching teams. It's just that
Yeah.
you gotta tell them. Oh, I
You
lost,
lost
the
the
bet.
bet. Same with me. I had to tell him I lost
Yeah.
the bet. I'll wear to work every day.
If you say
Yep.
so.
Yeah.
He's trying to look up the standings right now. He knows them Tampa Bay Rays are out.
No, they're right there. They're
Where?
right there.
What's the record again?
They're like 20 and 18.
Oh,
Are
that's
they
not-
still
that's not good.
are they still last in the division or
Not, I think Toronto is. Toronto's under 500.
okay?
Yeah, I think they're like 6, right?
Yeah.
In the AL.
Mm-hmm.
Still a lot of baseball.
Yeah, still a lot of baseball, boys. So I have a question for you guys before we wrap up. You guys know the TV show Impractical Jokers.
Oh my god.
Yep.
So there's 4 of them.
4 characters.
4 characters.
Well, now 3, but
Now 3. Out of our friends group, who we got? Me, Dave, Drust, Jonathan. Who are we? Apparently, Jimmy thinks I'm James Murray because you guys bust my chops the way Murray gets his chops busted.
Right. I can
So
see that.
who would Sal be? Who would Q be? Since I'm Murray, who would Sal and Q be? Or Joe?
I guess Dave is Sal, no?
I can see that.
I guess.
Who's the? Damn, I don't remember. I gotta look them up. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know them by face.
Right.
I'll say this: Murr is Doug. Sal would probably be Dave. Joe would probably be Jonathan, and then Q would probably be me.
Is Joe the retarded one?
Murr's more the retarded one. So I mean,
I'm just
Now I don't know. Let me see.
yeah, because I mean, I'm not going off looks, I'm going off personalities. I do dabble in the show a little bit,
Yeah, that's a good show.
and like personality wise, like I that's who I picked.
Who?
Yeah.
For you.
I say Q because Q's more like the he's too like laid back and he's like very like when he hits the one-liners, he hits the one-liners.
Dun, dun,
I always saw myself as a Joe guy.
dun,
So
dun,
Joe,
dun.
so
All
then-
right, you're Joe.
So then John and Sal.
Oh, great.
You know what? It's funny because John would be a Sal because he's the one that argues the most about
Yeah.
I'm right.
True.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
That's true.
Oh yeah, that is true.
All right, boys, this has been a pleasure. Today is May 10th or May 9th.
May 9th.
So we got a few weeks left to go with Dave and Jonathan before
Where
we
am I going?
before we transition to Dougie versus Drust or Dougie and Drust. Another good episode, boys. The
You sound so depressed.
countdown is on.
He's
Oh,
grieving already.
Have a cat down the top left corner.
There's a little tear coming to his eye.
Yeah,
No.
I see it.
I'm just gonna miss you guys, you know.
You're also gonna wear that Yankee jersey with pride, bro.
Is that we're agreeing onto it, right? We're agreeing. Me and Jonathan agreed to that. You two got to agree on that.
I guess I have to.
Yes.
And that's a season long bet. Jimmy and I, it's just a game.
Yeah, just a game.
Yeah, I know.
Like you got the whole season to go through.
You never know what could happen.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
never
it's
know.
getting more suspenseful, bro.
Listen,
Yeah.
what you do is literally make a wild card spot.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. And then get
I mean,
swept
the way-
in the wild card. But you know what? You guys made it.
Yeah, that's
It's gonna
it.
be
You have
another
to-
banner,
You have
right?
to make the wild
You
You
guys
card.
made
could,
it.
you could lose in the first
don't-
wild card
No,
game.
you have to make the wild card.
Yeah, that's all we
you
have to
gotta
do.
is make a playoff spot.
Yeah. All right. So right now, the
I
wild
think
card.
there's 6 in the wild card.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7th in the wild card.
And they're right there, that last spot.
How
Not
many
bad, not bad.
Oh,
How many-
okay.
wild card spots are there?
Only
There's 3.
3. So right now it's the Yankees, the Minnesota Twins, and it's the Kansas City.
That's fucking wild. The Orioles got the top spot, bro.
How many games back are they behind the third?
The third, they are technically so if they're 3 behind the Yankees, or they're more behind the Yankees. They're 3 behind Kansas City, because they're 22 wins. Tampa's 19.
That's not bad.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it's not bad. We're still alive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you still have a chance.
All right, boys, this has been a great episode. We have another episode being released over the weekend. We'll see you guys then. Thank you for all watching. So we'll see everybody next Thursday, and we'll recap the NFL schedule and the news going around the NBA playoffs and NFL offseason. We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Peace.